And that's because the European Commission insisted on essentially types of potentially in the future customs checks because they worry about goods flowing from the United Kingdom into the European single market. So we absolutely believe we can fix this by sharing of data. I believe, Maros Sefcovic has written an article in the Financial Times last month saying this can be done too. So I'm very hopeful that we can come to a sensible arrangement on that.
Will we still be talking about the Northern Ireland Protocol in 6 months, do you think, to come, Secretary of State?
God, I hope not. I mean, there's so many. I mean, it's a very important thing. It really genuinely is. I'm a very good Eurosceptic and everything, but there are also many other important things to be talking about.
Well, you lead me neatly on to the next conversation. I would hope you've had sight of some of the front pages, or some of your colleagues have mentioned to you. We are now possibly weeks away from a nurses' strike. One union strike action for the first time in more than 100 years. What does that say for the government's stewardship of the NHS, Secretary of State?
Well, actually, I think this is a government that's put more money into the NHS than has ever gone in before. But I do want to say, and every politician of every political colour will say this, but the NHS, nurses in particular, nurse assistants and healthcare assistants and hospital porters, doctors, the lot, put in a proper shift for the nation during the pandemic. And actually, nurses, we did say we recognise this. There was a 3% public sector pay award just to nurses last year. There was none of the rest of the public sector got that, and that's why actually there's an independent body that sits outside of politics to bring forward what the pay rises should be on any given year. It recommended 4 to 5%. The Royal College of Nursing wants 17%, and that is a high ask at a time when we as a government have to cut our cloth accordingly. So, but I really do hope there can be some more dialogue here, because I'm absolutely sure nurses really do not want to go out on strike, because that it's a caring vocation. They absolutely wouldn't want to disrupt the public, and I'm absolutely sure the government doesn't want nurses to go out on strike.
Who's more deserving of a pay award, nurses or rail and tube workers?
I wouldn't choose between anybody like that, Nick, because they're all unique. And actually, you're talking to a former rail minister, and I used to be one who used to enjoy his occasional beer with the heads of the unions. I can't say it was a great meeting of political minds, but